these things back to here. They're not taking them on the bottom side of the road. Because that's where all the game lives. We've still got 6 when we get to the cattle bridge. We're keeping them. We're going to bring them home.
Indian Scotty, back here. Indian Scotty, come on in.
Don't think so, Sam. No, be honest.
I guess he was coming back in the truck as well.
Daddy, look.
puppies. Who's extremely good houndies? Don't trip me over.
Right up. In the middle.
Okay, go.
Right, please, if I could have some attention. Once again, welcome along everybody to the Avenue for our final hunt of the year. A big thank you to Ivan and Norma for setting the course up. A bigger thank you to the Aylett family for allowing us to use the property. Thank you to all you for coming. Thank you to everybody that's hunted this year. It has been a terrific year. Thanks to all the helpers that have set up courses, all the people that have taken the port glasses, all the people that have done the field mistress, done the drag, whipped, field mistress, field masters, whatever, you know what I mean.
What about the husband?
Yeah. Thank you to the husbands for bringing the wives, and thank you to the wives for bringing the husbands and keeping us organised. A very big thank you in their absence to Janice and Karen. Although they're not here today, I know we all thank them very, very much for the work that they do, unasked, throughout the season. Now, as most people would know, a fortnight ago here, we had a very nasty crash and Erin Roll ended up in the Royal Hobart Hospital out of it. There is a get well card that is here to be signed by people that will be sent down to Erin. And we ask people to do that. Jamie?
Yeah,
How many names did we end up for Armistead?
dozen or so.
Is Ray here or not? No. Jane is. Where's Jane? We've got about a dozen people that are interested in coming up next week. Is that enough to make it worthwhile, or do we call it off? Oi! Right. Anybody that's here that doesn't know about it, we have an offer of going for a trail ride up at Armistead, down at Kimberley on the Saturday. So if anybody is interested, please let Jamie know. You're going to ride, are you? Doug's going to ride, is he? That's good. Now, we're also have an offer of running a progressive dinner. Now, I have an email here. A lot of people will have seen it, but it's regarding Erin, and it says, "Hello from a cold Hobart. Erin is making steady progress. She is now awake for a couple of hours twice a day. We can see glimpses of her personality during this time, especially when she saw her little sister Sophie with her iPod. She definitely let them know that she didn't think that was right that Sophie had her iPod, so they know Erin is definitely still there. She has very minimal use of her right side at the moment and is unable to speak. These are huge concerns for the family. She has a huge team of people working with her to hopefully manage to get some use back of these. She's also fighting to regain control of her neck. can't sit up or move unaided. At the moment, no one can give them any indication of if or when this will or can resolve itself. The chest is cleared because last week we heard in aid of Erin. Keep your eyes open. I'm quite sure there'll be raffle books around trying to raise funds because I'm quite sure it's not cheap where she is.
Now, I know that the Patterson's been great and now I can see David at the back there, so maybe if we all turn around and take a swig of alcohol to Erin's improvement in health. So if we all turn around, Erin! Get well, Erin! From the Northern Hunt Club.
Right, Luce, thank you. Now, Luce, before you go away, now, as most people will know, you'll notice that the gentlemen that are wearing the pink coats have the green collars on. A few years ago, within the club, it was decided that ladies that the club thought were eligible, if they had been a man, they would be wearing a pink to put the green collars on their riding jackets. I would like to invite Lisa Lucas to put the colours up. Long overdue, sweet. Frame of mind, one fella here with us, but without him, this club would have been in dire straits this year. With Dad and myself working, the amount of time that we're working, he's fed the hounds, he's worked them, he's run them as much as I have during the season. Justin, thanks, Copper. I think that's about all. I reckon you're sick enough of me, other than it was Ferris's birthday yesterday. 21 again. Hey! It was a few years ago she was 21. We remember where we were that night. Halfway, we were north of Hill, halfway between Wilcannia and Broken Hill. Roadhouse called Little Tow Bar. After the local inhabitants threw a Molotov cocktail under the cop car in Wilcannia, we saw a flying hedgehog. It was a Commodore. It had red and blue lights on top of it. It had about 14 antennas on it, and they were dragging on the road behind it. Went past us at about 2:40 on the way to Wilcannia from Broken Hill. These, the raffle prize today. Oh. Right, they're for sale. If anybody wants one of these blue feed drums, they're for sale for $10 each. They'd also work well as a portable esky. Fill it up with ice and fill it up with cans, and go to propose a toast to the landowners, to the workers, to Erin Rolls and the Rolls family, and to the Hunt Club. The landowners, the workers, the Rolls and the club. Real big thanks to Ivan and Norma, and see you all next year. Hopefully this time next year you'll have some other mug standing up here on top of the trailer doing this job. Justin is doing grade 11 next year, so it's going to be virtually impossible for him to look after the hounds. So don't forget about it. We do need somebody else to take the hounds. They are a hell of a lot of work. They are also a hell of a lot of fun, and you meet a lot of people with them. But no worries, just something to keep in mind. And also don't forget the AGM will be in February, about the week after the Launceston Cup.
Just thinking that. Dang, I better fall off. around the flats, I think. I don't know. It's different last time. Last time we were all up in the bush. When did you?
Oh, was it? The first one or what?
No, it was the first run. We went back to the fourth stop. There was a big log up there on the jump. We walked up to get what to go to the jump. And I never made it to the jump.
Oh,
And I wish I had. I couldn't really get the car back there. The car went to his blanket properly. It was funny story.
what? Clear or what?
No, it was clear. It was just a couple of puddles. You know, that wide water thing, right jump thing. It was really good. So I went up there. But it was just, you know, there's no logs, there's no nothing. Horse, I think horse, fall over. She hit the ground, the horse made on top of it. And there was just a tree there. I don't know, it's just, but like being that we were up there after, I think. We were talking, did our best, and it's like,
That might hold you.
It's about 10 prizes. I got up there in the jar for the $2 and $1 joint. I'm thinking maybe he wants us to spend that on raffle money. One of them was taking up my horses.
To see you all again next year. Hopefully I won't be in the position I am now, because we've got, we're going to have difficulties in being able to do the job, so that is a serious consideration that the club's got to make. We do need somebody else to take the master's job on, or some bodies, whatever the case may be. It is a hell of a lot of work. There's no two ways about that. Whoever takes it on will have our support in any way, shape or form. Anything we can do, we will do. So, good luck to everybody. Hope you all have a good Christmas. Don't forget the 8th of October at Deloraine, the Melbourne Cup Day. Also, there will be a progressive dinner, and I would think that'll probably be October sometime. That'll come out in a newsletter.
It'll be after Mum gets back, won't it?
Right, there's a ride up at Armistead next weekend for anybody that wants to go. 11 o'clock start. Not 100% sure where they're going to start. From the shearing shed.
Was it a sleepover?
Yes.
Some sort of
Yeah.
If you want to stay overnight, you can. If you want to ride Sunday, you can.
Right. Quarters are there. But if anybody does want to stop over, it might just pay to let us know so we can let Ray know. So, yeah, so we can get that organised. Also, normally we have a Christmas barbecue somewhere in the Christmas New Year break. So that'll probably be something that'll go through a committee meeting. And for the last few years we've had a trail ride about the second last week in January, about a fortnight before the Cattlemen's. Now, whether that's going to be a goer again or not, it's something that needs to be discussed. If people are interested in it, let somebody on the committee know so we can do something about organising it. Also, I've just had a horrible thought. Yeah. The fun day that we ran last year at the Westbury Show, or Westbury Showgrounds, if that is going to be a goer again, that's something that needs to be got on to reasonably quickly. Because that time of the year, Westbury Showgrounds is very, very popular, and we need to get our booking in, I would think.
We make a lot of those decisions at that
Yeah.
committee on the 14th.
14th of September is the next committee meeting, so things like that will be done then. There'll be a newsletter sent out after that committee meeting to let people know what, when, where and why.
Or a flyer, more than.
Yeah, flyer, newsletter, whatever, keep people up to date. Yes, Westbury Show, don't forget that, the 100 classes at Westbury Show, the same as what we ran at the Gymkhana with the threes, pairs and individuals, both senior and junior in the individual. So come along to Westbury Show for that. And I don't know how many raffle prizes we've got. Two.
That's number 2 that you've got in your hand. Oh, next year somewhere.
Oh,
The plastic
right.
bag.
Come on, Emily. You sold the tickets. Come and draw the winning ticket out, sweetie. A4. Very, very early on. See ya.
That was first in.
No.
Not Jenny.
Hey, Lisa's got it.
What do I get?
Not much.
First prize. Talk to Tara.
Pages voucher in the wall for $25. And I'll post it to you.
Okay.
Can
It's
you
in the mail.
pull the second one? And you, green collar, pulls the second winner out.
This was the green one, 76.
Told green tickets to one person. It's a fair chance Mum's got the winning ticket.
Yeah, that's red.
Now, as I said, the card for Erin is going around. Found it? Have we found it?
No, Dad.
Mark and Viv